When were you glad your partner wasn't cheating? I'd been planning this proposal for 3 months and thought I had everything perfectly arranged. The ring was hidden in my sock drawer, and I'd made reservations at the rooftop of the restaurant where we first met. I even hired a photographer and coordinated with the waitstaff to bring out champagne at just the right moment. The weird thing was that my girlfriend Nicole had been acting strange for weeks. She kept taking secretive phone calls in the bathroom with the door locked. She'd slam her laptop shut whenever I walked into the room and give me this guilty smile. At first I worried she was planning to leave me, but then I noticed she seemed excited, not upset. Still, the secrecy was killing me. The morning of the big day, I woke up buzzing with nervous energy. I checked the ring 15 times before breakfast, just to make sure it was still perfect. My hands were shaking from excitement, not fear. Then Nicole suggested we go to dinner at our place, which was exactly where I'd planned the proposal. I tried to play it cool while internally freaking out. This was perfect, because she was walking right into my surprise. But then she mentioned she'd already made reservations for 7 p.m., and my heart skipped. I had reservations at 8 p.m. I couldn't tell her without ruining the surprise, so I figured I'd call the restaurant and sort it out. I locked myself in the bathroom and called with trembling fingers. The manager answered cheerfully and confirmed my 7 p.m. reservation, which confused me since I'd booked for 8 p.m. When I corrected him, his voice changed, and he said something was interesting but wouldn't elaborate. Before I could ask what he meant, my phone exploded with calls. My mom was practically shrieking with joy, saying she and dad had flown in for my big moment and were already at the restaurant waiting. While she was gushing, Nicole's sister started texting me frantically. "Where are you? Nicole is having a panic attack about tonight. Why would her sister know about our dinner? Why would Nicole be panicking?" The manager called back and his voice was tense but amused. "Sir, we have a unique situation. It appears 2 different parties have booked the rooftop for proposals tonight, both for your table." My brain short-circuited. "What do you mean 2 proposals? Your girlfriend also booked a proposal package, sir." I literally had to sit down on the bathroom floor. The pieces clicked together. The secret calls, the guilty looks, her sister's involvement. She was planning to propose to me. Nicole knocked on the door. "Honey, are you okay? You look really pale. Are you nervous about something?" Her voice had this knowing quality that made me wonder if she'd figured out my plan too. She looked absolutely stunning in a dress I'd never seen before. Her hands were shaking, and she kept touching her purse in the same way I kept checking my jacket pocket. We were both nervous wrecks trying to act normal. The car ride was hilarious in hindsight. We both kept starting sentences and stopping. She'd touch her purse, and I'd touch my pocket. We probably checked our phones 50 times each. I was sweating bullets, and she kept reapplying lipstick with shaky hands. We both got texts simultaneously. Mine said, "In position," from the photographer. She gasped at her phone, and we made eye contact for a split second before both looking away quickly. The restaurant lobby was absolute chaos. Both our entire families were there trying and failing to act casual. My mom was pretend reading a menu while tears of joy streamed down her face. Nicole's parents were having the loudest fake conversation about appetizers. My sister was obviously FaceTiming someone behind a plant. Nicole's brother was taking subtle photos of us. The manager pulled me aside, looking like he was trying not to laugh. "Sir, your girlfriend booked the 7 p.m. proposal slot, and you booked the 8 p.m. slot, for the same table, with the same photographer apparently." I looked across the lobby and saw another staff member whispering to Nicole. I watched her face go from confused to shocked to understanding. Then she looked directly at me, and her hand flew to her purse. I instinctively touched my jacket pocket. We stood frozen in opposite corners as the realization hit everyone simultaneously. The lobby went dead silent for about 3 seconds before exploding. My mom let out a joyful scream. Nicole's dad started laughing so hard he was crying. Her mom was fanning herself dramatically. My dad shouted, "This is better than the game." Someone's grandmother started applauding. Nicole and I walked toward each other grinning like idiots. Both of us were laugh-crying as we pulled out ring boxes at the exact same time. "Yes!" we both shouted before either of us even asked. Then we were kissing while our families lost their minds around us. The photographer was practically sprinting in circles. Other diners started clapping and cheering. We dropped to one knee, simultaneously still laughing. The manager was taking photos on his phone. Someone yelled, "Who says yes first?" "Together," we said. And then, "Will you marry me?" in perfect unison. The yes was so loud it probably scared people on the street.